How to interpret this text from year 1847? If context is needed, I'm happy to supply it. The sentence I want to rephrase. Some selection of this kind has for some time been imperatively called for, by the wants of the gardener, farmer, and amateur, the multiplicity of sorts in the larger works and catalogues rendering them nearly useless to those who merely wish to know those kind adapted for family or market supply. I'm at a loss of words for interpreting the sentence into concise rephrasing for elementary comprehension. It's from a book by Robert Buist titled The Family Kitchen Gardener, full book. The sentence is under preface a few paragraphs down.
My interpretation is that the author has selected a limited number of vegetables and fruits from a large array, the multiplicity usually presented in other gardening books and in gardening catalogs. These larger works and catalogs are not useful to farmers, gardeners, or amateurs because they present too much information and offer too many varieties of seeds and cuttings. Many of these varieties are not easily grown. Thus the farmer or market gardener cannot easily supply his market or even easily feed his family by growing these finicky varieties. Even for the hobbyist gardener, they offer few rewards for much labor. The above is not concise. The concise version. In contrast to the encyclopedic approach of other books and catalogs, this book has selected a limited number of easily grown and hardy varieties of vegetables and fruits. Cultivation of these varieties will produce large yields for the farmer and market gardener, and enjoyment for the amateur. Edit. The author gave a link which supplies context for the paragraph quoted. It helps to read the preface in the link, as the author recommended.
Gardeners, farmers, and amateurs have for some time needed a short list of recommended plants *. The lists in most books and catalogs are too long to be useful to those who only want to grow food either for the family or to sell at market. * sort is one way of referring to the difference between a Bramley and a golden delicious apple. Type and variety have technical meanings, species is plainly wrong.
Some selection of this kind has for some time been imperatively called for, by the wants of the gardener, farmer, and amateur, the multiplicity of sorts, large variety, in the larger works and catalogues rendering them nearly useless to those who merely wish to know those kind adapted, the ones that work, for family or market supply. Now remove the bold text, and the meaning will magically appear.
The author is simply saying, there's a huge amount of this information around for professionals, but plenty of people just want to know what the hell to buy for family use. For that reason, I'm supplying my own, more concise version of this information. You can sign up now using PayPal or other monthly repeating payment methods. It's that simple. You know how all advertising and marketing is just total, complete, unmitigated bullshit. You've stumbled onto some marketing bullshit from the 1800s. Naturally, it is overwritten in a ridiculously complicated way using too many adjective forms, and so on.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.